5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're old, groaning like a geezer.
Thundarr, the Barbarian.
You know, I was a little disappointed. I was searching. Now, I'm not a kid of the 80s. I'm a kid of the 70s. So you have to understand that. But I was hoping to find like a Thundarr theme song. And there isn't one. It's just talking. Like they give you that intro right there to the cartoon. Then they just talk you through the whole origin story about how the earth was destroyed by this comet came by and destroyed everything. And then 2,000 years later, blah, blah, blah. And it's Thundarr. And you're like, where's the theme song? But anyway, so that's all I could get was that. But welcome, everybody. Graybeard'S returns after another week off for personal stuff. You know, personal stuff always gets in the way of a good time. But my mom is still alive and doing pretty well, actually. I mean, that's actually a fairly frank way of putting that. But she's doing pretty good. So again, thank everybody for their prayers and their thoughts and well wishes and all that kind of stuff. Nana's still grooving. So, and seems to be finally improving. When you get 94 and you get that sick, it takes a while. So we had a doctor's appointment last week and all this stuff right during the show. David's computer blew up and I was just like, just forget it. I can't deal with it. We'll do it next week. And so what we're doing this week is, if you recall, 2 weeks ago, Sequential Treasures won the auction, I guess, or the chat war to get to pick what categories we do this week, which was supposed to be last week. Of course, it was Thundarr and a couple other zany 80s cartoons things, Tiger Sharks and something I'd never heard of. You guys voted for Thundarr. That's what we're doing this week. So we're all caught up and ready to go. So let's bring in the crew and get this show on the road. I'd like to introduce David Williams, but David hasn't shown up yet. So we don't know. David's had, as much as I had a bad week last week, David's had a heck of a bad week this last week, right after my bad week. Wrecked his car. I don't know. I think his computer's up and running now, but so we'll see. Hopefully he will roll in. But so we're going to bring in a guy that, I usually like to make age jokes, but since I'm low on co-hosts right now, I better be nice to him. It's Gary Martin. Welcome, Gary.
Once again, G Money moves to the #1 slot. Okay. Riddle me this, okay. Aaron.
Okay.
What's the best time to add insult to injury?
I don't know, Gary. What is the best time?
It's when you're signing somebody's cast.
That used to be a thing. Do they even do casts anymore? I mean, they're all like,
I don't know.
But they don't do that white, mache, whatever it was. They do they have those sort of like fiberglass.
Oh, okay.
You can't really sign those because they usually come in colors and stuff, and they're plasticky. I don't know if they sign well. So anyway, that's kind of a joke for some old timers, and that's pretty much what we got going on here. Let's bring in somebody that doesn't know a good joke when he hears it, but he keeps trying. It's Dan Lawless.
Oh, how you doing? How you guys doing?
I don't understand the significance of that at all. But
Thundarr, he's riding a horse.
he was just playing with his horse when that's actually a pretty good little horse statue, isn't it?
Yeah, when I saw these, I bought them because I don't collect toys.
Mm-hmm.
I collect things reference
that you can draw,
because there's nothing like there's nothing like seeing it from all the different angles. I didn't even understand that the horse's body was really fat in the butt and thin in the front. So I got this because you don't really see it. But now it kind of gives you a better understanding of how the muscles are moving, how the power is working. Especially this is like a quarter horse kind of what you call the ones that pull a cart.
Right,
powerful workhorse.
Horse, right? A Frazetta horse.
Yeah, Frazetta horses.
I've got a horse statue around here, like that, a plastic one that's really good. And I thought it was over there, but it ain't. So I don't know where it's at. But maybe one of my dinosaurs ate it. I don't know.
That's what happens. Alive and didn't you ever see Toy Story? That's what happens.
It's true. Well, you never know when you turn out the lights. Okay, here we go. Let's as I can't really stall and wait for David. We're just gonna have to hope he rolls in. But let's see who's in the chat. Sequential Treasures leading it off. What happens when I pick the categories for the show? Awesome sauce is what happens. We shall see. We shall see.
Wow, and that's putting a little pressure on us, James. Here,
Oh, now we got to actually draw.
I was just going to go for pretty okay, and now
is it? Will we have to rise above average now? Oh my god!
Yeah, that's a pretty high
awesome
expectation. Awesome.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go for very good.
Yeah.
See how it goes.
Yeah, awesome is really expecting a lot. Avenger 2 is here. Quorum. Everybody's saying, hey, this is a great pick for categories. David said in the chat, that's why I thought he would be here, is that he was in the chat saying that he's already drawn Thundarr. And I vaguely remember that, but I can't remember me doing anything Thundarr-ish. It must have been like 80s cartoons or something we were doing, and he picked Thundarr out of all the choices. But I don't know, because I haven't drawn him. So I'm kind of looking forward to this. Pastmaster Dan is here. Gemini Dragon. He goes, I'm racing home to get early for this, I'm racing to get home early for this one. Well, don't get in an accident now. Baltan Saijin said, I love Thundarr growing up. I'm looking forward to the new series from Dynamite. Dynamite's doing a reasonable job of grabbing properties and turning them into comic series that, or at least properties that are of interest to people. I don't know how well they're executing those series. Hey, there he is now, people. It's David Williams.
Oh, he's got a cool avatar.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes,
yeah.
I can hear you.
Yep.
Hear you.
Okay. Is there an echo or anything?
No.
No.
Okay.
I don't hear any echoes.
Yeah.
And just like that, I'm number 2.
That's right. Gary gets knocked down. You got to keep the order.
You're number 4. Look at I'm next. Haha.
Well, no, it kind of goes like that, Dan. Actually, you're last. I'm sorry.
Wait a minute.
No,
I don't know how it's going on YouTube. Maybe it's because my screen yards. I'm 3.
You're like Bizarro World. Everything is backwards on your screen. No, if you guys are not in the place that I expect, it makes me uncomfortable. So I've got to put you back in the proper. It's not like an order of, oh, so and so is more important than somebody else, but it's just this is how we've always done it. And if you're off, it drives me nuts. So.
No, it looks like I'm number 3 on YouTube as well.
I don't know how counting.
Let it go.
If I'm number 1,
here's important.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyway, so let's see. Dr. Mask's Retro Elixir. We have not seen you in a while, Dr. Mask. Thanks for joining us. Matthew Mumma is here. Leg Kick is here. His Leg Kick is almost always here. The Longest Cosplay joining us. There's Rand Arrington, Lone Star Viper, Darth Scipio says the Gray Bros. That would be us.
That's the gay bro. What gay? Gay bro.
Gray, Dan. He said gray.
I'm so glad we're not gay.
My entire life, whenever I see reading the word gray, I read it as Gary. But
It's your
whenever I read Gray, I have to read it twice.
It's that. It's
Hey,
that.
what are they talking about me?
They're your own special dyslexia that just.
I didn't even realize that not till now that was an option, to make fun of you.
Write it
I just
down.
noticed it.
Write it down so you remember.
You should have said that.
Gollum Wolf is here. William Wellborn. Corum is here. Best Age Comics. There's Marcus Killigrew, purveyor of all things pop culture knowledge. Wolverine is in the chat. Lord Hinson, Comic Skater. Hail the Beards. Ron got Wraith of God 3 yesterday and read it right away. Love it. The poker chips are great, by the way. Thank you. Gary, did you get yours? I must have sent you yours. There they are. Have you used them on the golf course yet?
No, but
No.
I am going to.
All right. Get a little grass stains on there.
They're perfect. Yeah, perfect for Walmart.
JP Roca's here. Jimmy Owens. Hey, Jimmy. Thanks for joining us. Ozhead. Let's see. Who else we got here? Gray Wolf Graphics. Thundarr must have been early 60s. I don't remember it. 80s, man. It's 80s.
So, Gary, you think it's gonna be good luck or bad luck with those poker chips on the golf course?
Dan, when I play, luck has nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Jimmy Owens.
Neither does skill, but
But luck definitely has nothing to do with it.
luck doesn't enter to it.
Jimmy
Well, see,
Owens.
usually when skill's not there, then you rely on luck.
Right. Well, if you can't rely on either one of them,
So basically you don't have to worry about it.
Let's see. John Smith. Hey, there you are, John. Good to see you. Corey Landis joining us. Blue Neptune, 1982, he says, is the year that Thundarr came out, and Ookla the Mock. We all like Ookla the Mock.
You want to say it, Ookla.
Daniel Russell's joining us. He's actually pumping me up a little bit. I should bring this up. He goes, "You're lucky David's not there. You have a chance today, Aaron." Oh, I guess he's pumping up David I see. Gary, I don't know why these guys think they can come in here and say stuff like that. They forget who runs the show, I think.
Yeah, they forget the power you have at your fingertips.
Yeah. Cannonball power. That's powerful power.
Freaka Boogie, infamous Mr. Cursed. Okay, I think I got everybody. If not, we'll do our best as we move along. So, David, what a week we've had.
Yeah. To say the least.
You sound good, man.
Yeah, actually, you sound really good.
It's the best you've ever sounded.
You didn't say that to me when we were on the phone yesterday.
Your phone was like dropping out, man. Is this your new computer or just your revamped old computer?
It's the revamped old computer.
I like what they're doing with your sound. It worked. It turns out great. So there you go.
Okay.
That's true. You sound crisp and clean.
Clean, like you're ready to be on a show. And here we are. So, all right, guys, let's do a little round of show and tell here and get cracking on the drawings, because that's what we're really here for. And, a few fresh commentaries here and there as well. David, what do you have you'd like to share with us? Anything?
Nothing really, but I wanted to share this book. If you haven't got it, get it. Look at all these great artists that are on there.
Frank Wiley, Carl Kerschel. I haven't seen anything from Carl Kerschel in a while. Travis, Olivier. What the heck? Mateo Skull. What is this?
You got to get this book.
Dude.
It's so awesome.
So is it an anthology or something?
Yeah. Look at all this Travis work.
What? When did Travis do an interior comic book story?
Right? It's fantastic.
Did you just pick this up? I mean,
I don't go to comic book shops, but I saw this online. Someone was talking about it. They were showing the black and whites. The black and whites are better than the color.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing, and I think most of the black and whites are on online. But it's worth getting this book because you could really go over all the details. And
oh my gosh, look at how many pages that Travis story is. He's been working on this for his whole life.
Exactly. Look at this detail, is insane.
Wow.
I don't think I've ever seen a Travis story this long. This is incredible.
And then right after Travis, Olivier Coipel. How crazy is that?
Oh my gosh. I got to get this.
And for those who say that, Olivier draws like Travis, nah, they're very different. I mean, Olivier has some like familiar inking techniques, but he's definitely his own guy as far as, drawing and style and storytelling.
Yeah, there's anime feel in it.
Yeah. And I'm not familiar with this artist, but he's awesome. I mean, everything about this thing is good. I'm not a big fan of Frank Quietly's art, but this was awesome.
Oh, wow.
He really understands scale of, and making things epic looking. Oh, and Mateo.
God, what year was this published, David?
Just last year.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm gonna have to find this.
What's it called? What?
The Ambassadors by Mark Miller.
Originally came out in 2023, says
oh really?
Rich Hutfels.
Well, I got it last year, so
okay.
So I assumed it was last year.
That's pretty cool.
And the other thing I wanted to show is that wait, where'd it go? Oh, here we go. I haven't been able to mail this off because the person didn't put their mailing address in there. I'm not going to say the person's name. I don't think they want their name out there because they had some kind of anonymous name.
David.
But just know it's going to be over here. If you want to reach out to me
I know who bought this. I have their address, so just send it to me, and I'll take care of it.
Do you have their email?
No, I don't have their email. That's
in PayPal. That usually they have an email.
I don't use PayPal.
Oh,
I was using Cash App, and it didn't have the contact info.
Oh, geez.
So anyway, this is still here. I'm ready to mail it off, and if you don't ever come back, probably within the next like 5 or 6 months, I'm gonna sell it, and it'll be way worth more than what you got through the bid. So get on it. So that's it.
All right, you're also taking commissions right now, right? Is that true, David?
That's right.
So
commissions, cover work, pinups. That's it.
Newspaper strips, anything like that. You just contact David for it, and he'll.
I didn't say anything about some newspaper strips, but
I don't even think they exist anymore. So I don't have to worry about it.
So I'll leave all the comic book drawing to you.
Yeah, and also David fries a mean steak. So if you want a personal chef.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Yeah, but you got to go to New Mexico to get it. Is the thing. Is the problem. All righty, Gary. Let's see what you got here.
Hey, I'm 3.
Ooh.
Dan, you just need to relax. Okay, you're at the bottom of the stack like always. You'll get your moment, Dan.
Gollum Wolf said, "Just let Dan think he's number 3. He needs it."
Okay. All right, Dan. You keep thinking.
This is a commission that I am working on. As you can see, it is an Art Adams X-Men cover recreation.
Wow.
And it's big.
There's a lot of work in there.
Yeah, and I have not drawn any of the rendering or cross hatching in the pencil stage. I'm going to do all that in the ink stage.
That's crazy.
That's nuts, man.
And he hand lettered all this copyright information, and
So this is going to take weeks, probably.
Oh yeah, it's gonna take a while.
So this is a commission though. Someone contacted
Someone
you about
commissioned
this?
me. Yeah, commissioned me to recreate this.
This is like pretty bold if you don't have someone out in front of
No,
this.
I wouldn't not take this on normally and hope somebody buy it. No, I wouldn't do it. Let me show you how big it is.
Sheesh.
Hang on a second here. Let me.
It's massive.
That's pretty good size right there.
Yeah.
That's what we call a lot of work.
Yep.
Work it. Make that money, boy.
And I got an apology. I just called Eric Hutfeld's Rich Hutfeld. So sorry. No, it wasn't reading it correctly for some reason. It just wasn't registering. It was that kind of like Gary, like you see Gray and you think Gary. I was saying that says
unacceptable, unforgivable.
Daniel Russell for $9.99. Thank you, Daniel. It says Grumpy Muppet Drawing Hour. And by the way, cannonballs are not good for the kidneys. Then you should be careful, Daniel, what you say to me.
Yeah.
Thank you for the $9.99.
Fear the cannonballs.
That's right. Luckily, Gary still has his hand strength. A Gollum Wolf for $1.99. I'm not really sure what he's referencing there, but
are you kidding? After all these years, my hands have never been stronger.
There you go. Did you see the massive Simonson piece he did? It was massive. Well, when you say it was massive, I believe it was massive.
It was big, yeah.
I did see that. Yes, it was massive. All right, Dan in third place will come, or third spot will. What do you got here?
Well, this is what I did last show.
Yes,
the Mad Magazine cover, and I inked it mostly. I mean, it's pencil in the black. It's all black part's all inked, but so I really thought it looked pretty cool, and I decided to color it. And are you ready?
I'm ready.
Boom.
Oh, and you made it no longer in mint condition too.
Exactly. I put a filter over it. And now if people want to go to my website at How to Draw Comics by Dan Lawless, and me coloring this is all there, about a 30-minute video tutorial. And you can see how I did the filter on it, that sort of thing. So when I put the filter on, I was just like, yeah, it looks like a real comic book, like it really existed,
That's so cool.
But it's a great video actually for learning about skin tones and you'll be surprised how I colored her skin tones. If nothing else, go check out how I did the skin tones to see the colors I picked and the effect I got. So
that really, really turned out really good. In fact, the funny thing about it though, is I know you got Alfred E. Newman back there as the monster, but this would work. If you put like a pulp title up there, it looks more like a pulp magazine cover,
Sure.
Especially when you got it all beat up and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would work really well.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
But especially with that red, it just reminds me of a pulp magazine. But
right. That's what I was going for. I was trying to get that look.
Mike TV Dub is offended. He says Alfred E. Newman in blackface. Wow. So,
he's just in shadow. Can't you see the tentacle is he's actually in green face.
That's true. We have a tentacle there with some color in it there. So he's just in shadow. That's all. That's all.
What's he about to do with that tentacle?
Oh,
show. Let's keep cleaning up.
Clean it up.
All right.
Gotta clean up the show.
Hey, my question was neutral. You read it.
Was it?
Yeah, really. Wait a second.
Sequential.
You could have said, "Well, he's offering her a beverage." It could have been 100.
Yeah, all right. I guess I realize now.
I don't know that you're aiming for that.
I realize now.
Sequential says Wally Wood would have approved of this cover, Dan.
Oh, that's a big, positive thing. That would be very nice if that happened. Yeah.
All right, this week I actually have stuff to show. And so I'm going to do it. Let's see. Make myself solo because I'm number one. All right. So some of you may remember if you watch Comicsgate Kings, I wasn't on last week, but I was on the week before and had to leave early because I had to take care of my mother. But I was working. We were doing villains. And I got this far on a saber tooth, but was unable to complete it. Now, of course, if someone were interested in purchasing this from me, I would be then incentivized to complete it.
I was going to say, for the right incentive.
Yeah, I would complete this. But anyway, so this was what would have been the winning entry on Comic Kings 2 weeks ago, but was unable to finish because of my my duties around the household here. So anyway, there's that.
I'm glad I didn't draw Sabretooth. It was one of the ones I was considering. It was Sabretooth, and I ended up doing Doc Ock, which was a mistake because Doc Ock, I forget how many ellipses you got to draw. Ellipses are the hardest thing to draw fast.
I know. And Andy Smith was considering Sabretooth too, and he was also considering Juggernaut, which was also one of the ones I was considering doing. So it's kind of funny that it didn't.
Yeah, we all like the same stuff. Man.
Okay, now you guys have seen this, but I'm going to show it again just to keep reminding. This is page 1 to Primal Zone. This is from Barbaric Tales magazine, Barbaric Adventures magazine, which will be launching in February. I've almost got the early sign-up page done. That will be out probably by the end of this week, so we'll keep you posted on that. But anyway, this has not been valued yet, grayscaled yet, which it's going to be. But anyway, I show you that so to remind you of that so that I can show you this, which is my detailed blue line of the next page.
Oh, man.
So Primal Zone, the Alpha Gauntlet. How about that, huh?
Yeah.
So monster coming out of the water. So, and look at that. You've got a little spear there on this side of the. See how I dressed up in Barry Windsor Smith style? There's a spear here, goes down to the end of the page, and then it's vines creating the outline of the. So I'm going to do that across the whole story with stuff like that. So this is just to put pressure on Dan and David.
Aaron, I'm not looking at the border. I'm looking at those gams.
Yeah, those Frazetta thighs right there.
And my Brazilian friend would call those calves, those potatoes.
Anyway, so there you go. That's what I've been working on. I'm also been working on a commission and
that's huge, by the way.
Zorro Legacy. I know these are like this paper is like 18 by 24. So
I see you drawing in it.
Yeah, so this is the size of the original art. It's way bigger than the 11 by 17. Well, not way bigger, but it is bigger than the 11 by 17 art we usually do because it is magazine format. So there you go. So that's what I've been up to. We've got a big $20 super chat from Small Tiny Friends. Thank you so much. Man. He says, received my Wraith of God yesterday. Thank you. Looking forward to reading it, even if it is from the third place Graybeard. Wow. Is it, Gary, is it okay to take $20 from somebody and do that?
You can't do that.
I don't know.
You can't never cannonball at $20. What are you thinking?
I just did it.
Aaron, I think you should do that a couple more times and let that seep in before I decide.
Okay. Well, it looked like.
Look, $20 neutralizes cannonball. Insult. Understand?
I could have backed off a little bit and done that. You know, that would.
Look, he's never gonna super chat again.
Okay. Well, then, all right. We'll pull back. Okay. So.
Oh man.
So you think I'm wrong in doing that, Dan?
Yes, you are not morally correct. It is unethical.
You're saying, Dan, that
sorry.
Aaron can take all kinds of abuse and he has to take it and like it if it's a super chat.
If there's money attached to it.
Yes, and yes.
Okay, chat.
The
game is on.
Perfect.
Challenge.
Yep.
Hey, and feel free to throw me in there too if you want to insult me.
Please throw Dan in there quite often. I'll reward you actually for insulting Dan. I want you to know I've signed up for that. Is it Coffee or Ko-Fi or whatever?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for. the verification on Stripe and this other crap, it's a pain in the butt. Everything's a pain in the butt to me. But anyway, I did it. So hopefully next week I'll have it attached. So
okay, you didn't put it through PayPal?
Yeah, but they also asked if you wanted to use Stripe and Cash App, and I went, well, yeah, I want to use everything. And so then that was the mistake.
Oh, okay.
So
that's Aaron. It's like every week you come up with a new tombstone quote. So here lies Aaron Lopresti, died, blah, blah, blah. Everything was a pain in the butt to him.
It's true. Why can't life be easy? Life is hard, says Eric Boyd, and that is correct. It is.
Okay, now Wolverine is making a point here, but he doesn't quite understand actually. Now you could insult me, but the object is Aaron's got to resist. He always, like when he gets insulted, he's got to do a cannonball. He's got to get back and defend himself. Now the money is to keep him resisting that urge. See, I don't have any of that power. I can't. No cannonballs. What powers do I have? So it doesn't really work with me quite as much.
Right, but insulting Dan does entertain me. So there is, there's something.
You can do that too. Yes.
Okay. Now,
I accept it if that's where you want to go. I'm not saying you can do whatever you want, but
okay, there it is. Small Tiny Friends for 10 now comes back after I cannonballed him, kicked him, and hit him on the head. He says, truth is a defense to libel, but not a defense to the cannonball. That, my friend, is truth right there. Wow. Thank you for the 10. Craig,
but you still could test it, with a couple more insults.
Yeah, you probably could.
See, we got to see if we got to toughen him up. Like, remember Yosemite Sam in that one when he won a lot of money at one cartoon, and he lost a little bit of his inheritance every time he blew his stack. That's kind of like what's going on here,
Yes.
Every time you blow your stack, you lose like super shatter.
That's right. Don't get angry. Craig says, just blast me with a freaking cannonball already. No, that's not how it works, Craig. You don't tell me what to do. I'll take the $5 though. Thank you. You've got to, I don't know what it is that spurs the cannonball, but you got to say something that gets under my skin, and it's hard to say what that might be.
Yeah, it's an emotional response.
It is.
How do you can't, intellectualize that. It's
you can't manufacture it. It's got to be,
right.
Oh, yes, you can.
Well,
it's knee-jerk. Yeah.
All you got to do, it's so easy. All you got to do is praise me and David as great artists and say Aaron's not.
That's
as
true.
That will get
praise
you
Dan and David, and Aaron is automatically insulted.
Yeah, also while belittling Aaron. So it's got to be both. You got to really.
This is important. I want to bring this up here. Your Fat says, I think you're the #1 Graybeard, Aaron. You fixed my order within an hour of me reporting it. Never seen Gary or Dan do that. Yeah. So there you go.
Oh, I guess I have to get a campaign first.
But I think the implication is that nobody does customer service better than me. I think that's really what he's saying.
No, yeah, you're good. However, I do send my workout right away when people buy it. So.
That's
usually the next day, and well packaged.
Oh, that reminds me. I sold a Spider-Man to a guy and I forgot to ship it to him. I guess everything I said just went out the window. I got to get that Spider-Man out to him. Sorry about that. Oh, okay. Anyway, so we've been tasked with drawing something related to Thundarr. So David Williams, who is muted right now, but is going to take his mute button off so he can respond. David, what are you going to draw today?
Batman.
Why do you even show up? Oh my God.
He's going to draw Batman. I'll talk for David.
Dan,
yeah, I'm going to draw Batman.
Dan, what are you going to draw today?
Just draw Thundarr. What the heck?
Okay.
I mean, it's a barbarian. It's cool. He's got my exact same haircut from that time frame.
This may turn into a competition because when you say Thundarr, it's like there's Thundarr, there's that chick, and then there's the Wookiee that's with him. So it's like there's not, a lot of variants. I mean, I don't even know who the villains are for Thundarr.
It's a gray area.
Okay. So, Skeletor I know from He-Man, but so I'm going to draw a version of Thundarr as well. So,
all right, bring it.
See, I don't know. I have to admit, I don't know any of these characters because the early 80s is when I moved to New York from California to try to break into comics. And I lived in this tiny little hovel that I didn't have a TV or radio or anything. One looks like it was a bedroom, and I shared a kitchen with somebody else, and I did not have a TV. So anything in the early 80s, forget it.
You missed all of the good stuff.
Yep.
Or somebody tell me, I quit watching because I was 16 in 1980, man. I was in my car. I was, doing the
chasing chicks.
Yes, that is so true. That is so true. Daniel Russell.
Well, I didn't have any girlfriends, so I was watching Thundarr.
Well, you're.
Well, maybe that's why. You see that.
Oh yeah, it all fits. The puzzles fit all together when you.
David.
Wait, why does David get to leave and get food? Why does he get to do that?
Oh my gosh!
So you went off and made that sandwich?
Yep.
Oh man!
So David, what are you drawing today?
Where do you even get bread like that?
I know it looked like it's
at the store.
I
thought we were all drawing Thundarr.
We are.
Then why are you asking me what am I drawing?
Because you always throw.
You said you already drew Thundarr. You were going to draw Batman.
Yeah,
that's true. I wanted to surprise them, but you ruined the surprise.
Oh, okay. You're actually going to draw Thundarr?
Surprise! What's going on?
You just ruined it because you could have said Batman. We wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
Daniel Russell for $9.99 again. Struggle is real for Aaron being the fourth Graybeard.
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, Aaron will keep pushing that button until his expression changes.
Okay. The wizard Gemini was the only Thundarr villain to appear more than once, says Sequential Treasures. I don't even know what that means. So
is Ariel the girl companion?
I think so.
Okay. I would draw her if she was wearing Thundarr's outfit, that low cut.
Yeah, I know what you're.
If it wasn't a kid's cartoon, is that what you're saying, Dave?
If it wasn't a kid's cartoon, yeah. There you go.
Thundarr is pretty pathetic. He's got one claw. It's it on his necklace.
What?
It's like there's, he doesn't have a host of claws. He's got one.
It's a cartoon, Dan. They didn't want to draw.
They didn't draw those claws.
Accoutrements.
Why? Okay. Who came first, He-Man or Thundarr? Do we know?
Thundarr.
Good question.
Very good question.
Alpha Suma for 20 big ones. Thank you. Appreciate that very much. Says, didn't Kirby design the main characters of Thundarr the Barbarian? That sounds right, doesn't it?
It does sound right. David, do you know?
Just give it a minute. Some of the chats know.
David's making his second sandwich.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, what was the question?
Did Kirby design Thundarr the Barbarian?
Yes.
Okay. Now, you probably didn't see it, but the guys on YouTube will have seen it. The little card I did, the title card, has a drawing of Thundarr the Barbarian with the chick and the Wookiee, but it's by Toth, which I thought was really interesting because I didn't think Toth worked on that at all. Did he?
Toth went and took Kirby's drawings and refined it.
Okay, so Toth was in on it as well. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus confirms the answer is yes.
There you go. Kirby and Toth both get credit for that. All right.
Marcus has spoken. So let it be written. So let it be done.
I'm going to go large scale on this. And by large scale, I mean just 11 by 14, because I think I'm going to work more than one character in here. I'm going to try anyway.
But sandwiches, David is giving it sandwich updates. It's half gone already.
Did you already scarf that thing down?
Gosh,
shit.
Starving right now. I'm like, okay, how come he gets to eat?
Ask him a lot of questions right now.
Yeah,
see if he can answer.
David eats like he eats every meal as like if it was his
last. Small Tiny Friends for another 10. Thank you so much. Where were you last or 2 weeks ago when we were bidding on picking categories? Our bronze Graybeard Toth speak too much? Kirby worked with Toth on this. Our bronze Graybeard Toth. Let me try.
Toth speak too much.
Okay, wait. Our bronze Graybeard.
Is it too much for us? That's what he's asking.
I don't read it, Gary, in English for me.
Bronze.
Well, I'll just translate. He's asking,
Yeah.
talking about Toth is too much for us to handle, and then he gives us the answer. Toth worked.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Kirby worked with Toth.
Thank you for confusing me for $10. Any amount of money will work to confuse me, so that I appreciate that. See, now everybody's jumping in. Jack,
it's a pun on Doth instead of Doth. He said Toth. Doth speak too much,
I see. Jack Kirby designed the core concepts: Thundarr, Ariel, Ukla, the Sun Sword, villains, technology, and the overall post-apocalyptic world. Alex Toth designed the final animation look. Got it. Okay.
See, I don't know. I'm not familiar with half of those names.
It was originally going to be, they wanted to do a Thor cartoon. They couldn't get the rights proper for Thor.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And, Kirby was already attached to that. And then the producers, they wanted to do something that was reminiscent of Star Wars because kids was buying all the Star Wars toys and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why Thundarr kind of looks like Luke Skywalker, but more manly and has a sun sword, which is, basically a lightsaber.
Mm-hmm. I see. I get it now. Makes sense.
Hey, let's do a race in the chat, and I'm going to ask the question that we already asked, but I want to ask it, and whoever gets it first is the winner.
What do they win?
Will they win?
Yeah,
prize.
a no prize. A no prize, courtesy of Dan.
They win our praise and adoration.
Okay.
Well, the question is, who is first, Thundarr or He-Man?
Yeah, no one's stepped up and answered that question.
Come on, chat. Who's got fast fingers? Fast fingers.
Thundarr.
No, you're not supposed to answer it.
Oh, I thought you meant anybody.
The chat. I just said the chat was going to erase the.
That's okay. So
Bloody Drake got it anyways.
Is a He-Man then a ripoff of Thundarr?
No.
Okay, can you explain that?
One was done because of like the Star Wars and, like I said, Thor, and the other one was just gay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But hey, we need to acknowledge Bloody Drake, though. He did win the stupid contest that I just made.
Who did? Who did? Bloody Drake did?
Bloody Drake. He's the first with the Thundarr answer.
Okay.
The official. But look, we got Gone Wolf came in, and they really came in fast. But
so he wins your respect. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, my admiration.
Okay.
And adoration.
All right. Okay, Dan, stop stalling.
There's
Aaron's
actually
going.
Oh, I got to go draw? Okay.
Yeah, David has an excuse. Aaron's already started.
That's right. I'm not.
There's a new teaser trailer for the He-Man movie that's coming out, the live action one.
Wait a minute. I can go get food as an excuse to not draw?
No, you're not black.
What's got to do with it?
Obviously, everything.
There's a lunch card or something. What? Okay.
A lunch card.
All right, I gotta switch my camera.
All right. So wait a minute. So there's a live action, another live action He-Man movie coming out.
Yeah. But it seems like they're actually leaning more into the actual characters and the looks and they even acknowledged the He-Man cartoon. If you look it up, I'm like, oh, okay, this is going to be different.
Well,
they're not shying away from what it is. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, didn't the original one with what's his face? The original Master of the Universe movie, wasn't that like sort of, right with the cartoon? I mean, it was
not really. Only some aspects of it, but not overall. I mean, they had their own aesthetic, and they didn't really stay in their world as much. It was for budgetary reasons.
Okay. I never saw it. I did like the movie poster though that Drew Struzan did. It was great.
Well, that's why I was about to segue into that. When I got to go to Drew Struzan's house, and the first thing I saw when I went into his studio was that poster. and it felt like it was literally glowing. It was so magnificent. But it was awesome to see in person.
Now, how did Palmer hook you up? How did you get into see?
Yeah. We were driving from, I can't remember where. And he goes, "Hey, you want to go to Drew Struz's house?" And I was like, "No," he said Drew. And I was like, "Who's Drew?" He said Struz. And I'm like, "Wait, what?"
That's an option.
Like, yeah, he's just a block away from here. Here we go. And he just went, and there we are. Uninvited, but him and his wife were so gracious and welcomed us in, and he took me to the back of the studio, and I made sure that I embarrassed Palmer on purpose.
Well, yeah, of course.
Because Palmer was just like, "Oh, don't, drool and, act, like, oh my, you're the best, you're the greatest. Don't do any of that stuff." So just because he said that, that was the very first thing I said to to Drew before hello. And Palmer was face palming himself. He was like, "Oh man, I'm so embarrassed." But Drew could tell I was joking.
But you really weren't joking, is the thing.
Yeah, no, I love Drew, but I mean, I don't bow down to no artist, but I like his stuff. But
except Steve Rude.
No, you don't want to. You don't want to evoke that name right now.
Yeah, just throwing it out there. A little conversation is all.
Yeah.
Ooh, Palmer knows a lot of people.
Yes, he does.
Actually, you do too.
I think I know more.
You're like the black Billy Tucci, because Tucci, like, "Oh yeah, I went over and had wine at Frazetta's house," and blah. You're like, "Oh my gosh." And it's like, and everybody that I met that's cool forgot me. So it's like,
that was pretty good. What's your name?
yeah, that was really funny. What? Your name again?
Palmer is Jason Palmer, not Tom Palmer.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. All this time I thought you were talking about Tom.
No. Jason Palmer, the great painter.
That's right. He does a lot of Hollywood stuff, a lot of licensed material. Okay.
Billy Tucci is the white David Williams. I agree with that.
There you go. Okay, maybe I said it wrong. It should have been the other way. Now, have you guys heard about this ping pong movie that Timothy or whatever, the kid who was in Dune or whatever?
Timothy Oliphant? No, Timothy.
He played Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is. There's like this movie, and it's the name of a guy, and it's about ping pong. And I thought, this can't be seriously a movie, but I haven't seen it. I'm just curious if any of you have heard anything about it, or so it's like, I don't know that. I mean, I guess a ping pong champion could be compelling drama. I don't know, but
well, you never know. Just recently I saw the movie Tetris, and that was a really good film. Really liked it.
Is that about the making of the video game?
Yes. Well, the marketing of the video game. What it really is.
Well, didn't they made a movie with about McDonald's, didn't they? With Beetlejuice. That I guess was supposed to be pretty good. So I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter what the subject matter is as long as you pull it off. So.
Yeah, you got to just do it right. Well, they had the actor from what was the one with Elton John, the Elton John movie, which was I thought it was another really good film.
Estragon or not Etragon, not the demon, but that British dude is. Yeah, I saw some of that, and it got a little gay, so I turned it off. But my daughter loves those like biopics, like of musician biopics, like the Queen one, and then the.
I didn't like that. That's the one that got too gay for me.
Yeah, exactly. I was like the same way. Just going. That's Gary playing his bongos, apparently. Let's see. Daniel Russell for $9.99 says, Aaron, I sent original 1980 promo art for Thundarr to your email. Can you tell who the artist is? Maybe David would know. He knows way more, and he's way more in the know. Well, certainly
I'm done,
about
guys.
Cartoon stuff. Let me see if I can find what you sent quickly here. Ooh, the Wraith of God replacement issues for Cover D shipped out today as scheduled. So the last 22 of you that are waiting for your big boxes, those will be out shortly. So thank you for your patience. Not. Yeah. Let's see. Not
Randy, how you're asking if I'm a beatnik? You don't know by now?
You know, you could have been on. What was that show that Bob Denver was on where he was a beatnik? Was that the Dobie Gillis or something? Or before Bob Denver played Gilligan?
Hullabaloo or something like. What was that called?
No, the name of the show was the Dobie Gillis Show, wasn't it?
There was an actual beatnik show, I think.
Oh, okay.
The Bob Denver was played a beatnik before.
Then he went on to huge success on Gilligan's Island. Well, Daniel, if you sent me something on email, I'm not showing it. So
check your spam.
I just did. It's not there either. A lot of emails from Stripe going, can you fix this? I'm just like, leave me alone. I'm sorry I ever signed up for it. Okay.
I wonder what the origin of spam is. Is it come from the meat, canned meat? Like you didn't get a good email. You got spam.
Small Tiny Friend says the many loves of Dobie Gillis.
Is that what it was? Okay. There we go. There's your total.
Yep.
Now, that is actually a good question about the whole spam thing.
Darren Wagner, do you have a super chat that we missed?
I will look.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, we do. That was my fault, Darren. That was not Aaron's fault. It was my fault.
My favorite episode of Thundarr starred King Kong, says Darren Wagner for $2. Thank you, Darren. Appreciate that.
And Darren Wagner has his book out, guys, by the way.
Yes.
Demifoot and Urban Sasquatch, and it's available on Fund My Comic.
There you go.
Check that out.
Check that out. And Dan Lawless did something for that, didn't you?
I did a trading card for it. Although I don't know, it's not available anymore. It was a 24-hour trading card.
Oh,
but I think it might be available if you buy like the whole package. Darren could probably tell you in the chat what details on that. I've forgotten exactly, but
Glitch says it. Okay, Glitch, of course, from across this pond is taking credit for it, saying it comes from Monty Python, of course, also from across the pond, where they repeated spam, 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 spam. I remember that spam song that Monty Python did, but I didn't know that's where the internet or email reference came from. But there you have it. So I actually like. I've never watched an episode of Thundarr, Thundarr. And but when I watched that intro for it, I was like, I kind of like the premise. Earth is destroyed 2,000 years. 1994, Earth was destroyed, by the way. And
back then that was far in the future.
That's right. And they were thinking the 90s were going to be all that. Boy, were they wrong. But then 2,000 years in the future, the Earth sort of evolves or whatever, and you've got kind of like a Command-I universe, which makes sense if Kirby designed all this stuff, kind of pulling from his own stuff. But I like the premise of that, and I was unaware what this show was, because it was just, I was about 5 years too late for it to have caught my interest. So,
well, it wasn't fancy great animation. It was chucked out stuff, but it was entertaining for that if you're a young person.
But it's a good premise. I like that kind of barbarian, kind of futuristic barbarian kind of thing. The Earth's been
Mad Max kind of. It's
Sequential Treasures for $5. Thank you, James. Says, little known Thundarr factoid. There was a plan for a Kirby Sunday comic strip for the character, but it got canceled and never came to be. Man, how many times has stuff like that happened? You go, oh, that would have been cool, and never happened. Leg kick for $5. My dad's roommate, when he lived in Glendale, California, had his Model T on the Dobie Gillis show.
Interesting.
Wow. How about that? Gollum Wolf for $4.99 says, random topic. I recently saw The Big Sleep starring Humphrey Bogart, of course, and loved it. What are your favorite Bogart films?
Really, I can only think of The Maltese Falcon. That's the one that really.
Maltese Falcon is good. Casablanca is fantastic. I just finally saw the Treasure of the Sierra Madre.
That's my favorite.
That is surprising about the turn that Bogart's character takes in that film. It's very interesting. And you've got
badges. We don't need no stinking badges.
Everybody thinks that's from the Wild Bunch, but it isn't. It's from this movie.
Right.
Who was Tim Holt, right? Was the cowboy actor that was then in this movie with him, and was actually pretty good in it.
Yeah.
And then of course Walter Houston was fantastic in it. That's a really good movie. The African Queen is really good.
Yeah, that's my second favorite. Because I don't see Humphrey Bogart as a lead romantic role, but he was perfect in African Queen.
Yeah, well, exactly. He's exactly what he needed to be, and like the complete opposite of what's her face.
Right.
So the African Queen is not like a gay thing or anything.
No, Katharine Hepburn played this kind of. Was she like a missionary?
African Queen is the name of the boat.
Yeah. Wow.
Sorry.
I'm going to go Casablanca, though. I still think. Maybe that's too obvious of an answer, but
now, see, he's Humphrey Bogart.
Hello.
Hold on.
You can really hear his interrupted phone calls really clearly.
Yes, and
his new sound is excellent.
Fantastic. Go ahead, Gary.
I don't think this is Kevin, or else he would have put him on speakerphone right away.
Yep.
No, Humphrey Bogart was trying to play this suave, playboy in Casablanca. I don't think he pulled it off.
Really?
He was very interesting, but I just don't see him as the charismatic.
Are you saying he was miscast? Is that what you're saying?
Well, no, I wouldn't go that far, because his performance was very interesting, but he was supposed to be, like this Sean Connery, James Bond kind of
ladies' man kind of.
Yeah, and no, it's Humphrey Bogart. He's grubby.
Yeah, but I still think it's a great movie.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And like I say, I would not have cast him in it, but his performance was so interesting. Even though I think he was miscast, I wouldn't not recommend it because of that. I mean, he definitely had a different take on that character.
Yeah, well, Key Largo,
and I respect that. I mean, it wasn't.
Yeah, I like Key Largo.
Well, he plays good hoods.
Yeah, or slightly off
Right.
heroes.
And the Maltese Falcon, I liked him in that. I mean, just the way he just didn't take guff from anybody.
Yeah.
But he still played, a ladies' man.
Yeah, but there's a ladies' man, like a suave ladies' man, and then there's like the kind of bad guy ladies' man.
Right.
He was better at the bad guy ladies' man.
I agree.
Let's see. A lot of people don't know this about Bogart, that he was a rich boy before he became an actor. Go figure. Huh.
Really?
Yeah. They wanted George Raft for Casablanca. Small Tiny Friend said, "That's interesting. He would have been all right."
Well, it depends on his age, though. I think at that point he would have been too old.
Yeah, because George Raft was more of a guy in the 30s, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Gangster type. Daniel Russell for $4.99 says, "This super chat is to slow Aaron down more." Well, it's working. You guys got me. I'm like fully engaged in the chat right now. I'm not even drawing.
The chat is against you today, Aaron.
I know.
They don't even want you to finish.
I don't even know what's going on anymore, Gary. I give, and all these people do is take. It's just terrible.
Well, I could use a win after coming in last in the Comics Kings show Monday.
Well,
dead last.
Not a contest.
Yeah, I think that poll is rigged. On Kings.
Well, actually, my drawing wasn't very good. It wasn't that bad either. But it was.
There is that.
It wasn't.
The problem is actually, I know my drawing didn't read though. That's one thing I've noticed about some of the shows. If you're drawing, it doesn't, if it's too light or something, they can't see it. It looks really good in person, but on the screen, it doesn't look that good. So there's kind of that involved too. It's sort of like, well,
in my opinion, there were only 3 professional illustrations on that particular show, and yours was one of them.
All right, well, I'll take it. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Take that to the bank.
And that's all I'm going to say about that.
And that's all I got to say about that. It's Forrest Gump, please.
Yeah.
Steve Giblin says, "Dan, your drawing was really good. I liked it a lot."
Oh, good. Thank you.
He's just saying that to be nice.
Wait a minute. Didn't you just hear me? I came in last. Throw me a bone, kind of. Yeah.
So are you saying that like he normally says mean things?
No, I'm just saying if this guy's saying a nice. No, this guy's saying a nice thing, and then Aaron won't even let me have it.
Well, I need to keep. I need to keep everything in proper order on the show.
Okay.
We don't want to get
gotta keep it under your thumb.
Yeah, proper place is what he meant.
And maybe that's kind of what I meant.
James Murphy is asking me what my favorite Mortal Kombat character is. Who's the girl with the buns?
Well, the Thunder thighs?
That's
no, the hairstyle.
Sequential Treasures for 10 says, "For folks like Aaron who don't know anything about Thundarr, you should check out my Should Have Been a Comic video on his channel. Get educated." There it is. There's the link. Sequential Treasures, of course, has his own shows, so you guys want to check that out for interesting pop culture stuff.
Yeah, very informative. James knows a lot.
He does, and
he's a Marcus Killigrew, level of knowledge.
I'm sorry, Glitch. See, I even got the Chun-Li. He says that's from Street Fighter, so I got that way off.
Chun-Li is the one with the thunder thighs.
But Glitch says that's from Street Fighter.
Well, okay, who knows?
I do not have a favorite Mortal Kombat character.
Wasn't the Marvel characters in Mortal Kombat one version of it?
They did a game with, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, didn't they do a crossover game with Mortal Kombat and Marvel characters?
I'm almost positive they did. because it seems to me I was like playing that game with my son when he was younger.
Gary Shipman, yes, we heard about Mike Miller.
But apparently Mike's doing okay. I mean, all things considered, so that's good news. I saw him tweeting, so he must be doing reasonably well enough to do that. So, but yeah, that was a very, very unfortunate.
So did it just happen, or was he like climbing a mountain or something?
I have no idea. I know he posted someplace that his blood pressure was like super high. But I guess they classified it as a minor stroke, which is good. So he shouldn't have any like long lasting, hopefully, problems with it. I really don't know much about it other than what I read online. So,
but you say he is doing better.
That is my impression. Yeah. Because he's posted some stuff on Twitter and things like that. So, which leads me to believe that, he's doing okay.
We live a sedentary lifestyle. These are artists, and you gotta get up, you gotta go, gotta move, gotta stay in shape. Heart health is important and stuff.
Who are we talking about?
Miller.
Okay.
I guess Miller.
Yeah. Shout out to Miller and his family. I'm praying for you.
Yep. I'm sorry. I'm doing I know this is kind of dumb. I'm doing a quick search for Thundarr's costume, which I know is not much, but
yeah, it's not. It's basic. Really, it's a tunic with a V opening and a belt, and then 2 furry boots.
But I've got it. You know how the chat gets on me when I screw up a costume detail. So, and they're already on me. So it's like.
Well, just was that girl I drew for Kings, Sonia Blade. I mean, I did Sonia with a J. I didn't know it was with a Y, because there's, it could be spelled both. I think it'd be spelled both ways, right? Sonia is often a J. And
yeah, well then, and so they were all over you, right?
Oh yeah, but luckily, thanks to my penciling technique,
I was able to fix it.
Your penciling technique saved the day once again.
Save the day. Here I come to save the day. My penciling technique works fine.
Oh my goodness.
No, I heard myself echo. That's awful.
Sequential says, Aaron, don't forget about the wristbands.
I did put wristbands. Yeah, okay, I see him.
Oh yeah, I did.
It's like, yeah, he's going to be all over you on this one.
I know. Did he ever clang his wristbands together like Captain Marvel or anything?
I don't think so.
Like Wonder Woman.
Power.
That would have cost a couple more, thousands of dollars animation fees.
Yeah.
That's true. Maromi says, "Hi, everyone."
Oh, hello, Maromi.
Oh, hello, sir. Hello.
Billy Tucci says, "Sounds like Thundarr."
Oh,
the costume is a little gay.
Now, wait a minute. Kirby designed this costume. Are you calling? You wouldn't call Jack Kirby gay to his face, would you?
Not to his face, but he's dead and he can't hurt.
Not to his face, but
he was a little guy, but he probably could really scrappy. He's probably scrappy.
Oh, he was a WW2 vet.
Yeah,
he could take care of himself.
Grew up in the.
I heard some stories that he told about his war experiences, and they were gritty.
Yep.
That stuff is amazing. Did we see the last guy from it was on D-Day, just passed away recently? I think I saw that.
Oh, the last person who was at D-Day is gone. Is that it?
Yeah, the last
living. My goodness.
Survivor of D-Day. I guess you would be living if you survived it, but
yeah. You had to be what? Almost 100 or something.
I would guess so, because that was 1940. Was it 44 or 45? I know the war ended in 45, but I don't know how long after D-Day the war ended, but I think it was 45. And let's say he was 18 and 45.
Billy is saying Pearl Harbor, not D-Day.
Oh, was it? Are you sure, Billy?
Well, yeah. That's when the war started, and that happened before D-Day.
That was 40. So he would have been. So 1945 was 80 years ago. So he would have been 84.
June 6th, according to Randy Howell, June 6th, 1944.
So this dude had to have been like 100 and. Who's calling me? Oh, it's Billy. Yo. Yes. I'm putting you on speakerphone. Hang on a second.
Got to correct you in the record.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Billy Tucci calling me to correct me about my World War II stuff. Okay, go ahead.
It's great show, everyone. I wrote the USS Arizona at Pearl Harbor.
All right, and how old was he?
I do not know how old he was. That was December 1941, so he had to be...
That was 84 years ago. So he had to be like 102 if he was 18.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Wow, how about that?
Yeah. And Thundarr's definitely super gay. Sorry.
Hey, I didn't pick the topics, man. I just draw what the people demand.
So, guys, hello, everybody. I'm enjoying watching it.
Well, we hope you're getting some work done with us.
There you go. All right, bye-bye.
All right.
Hey, Billy, you got to come in and draw with us, too.
He's all, I'm out of here.
See, these the guys that are watching us they're like drawing their books right now, you know. I get it. They don't want to draw Thundarr. Although that would have been most of you guys, if that's just right in your wheelhouse. I'm like, Gary and I are like older. We're kind of part of the older crowd that just missed this. But most of you guys, this is like right.
Well, Thundarr is just, I mean, he's obviously probably comes from Conan. I mean, probably, was influenced by that craze.
Well, as David said, it's more of a Star Wars.
Well, they took Conan and gave him a Star Wars sword. And,
yeah, there you go. I don't think I've ever drawn Thundarr before.
I don't think I have either. Although I've drawn a million people that kind of look like Thundarr.
Well, that's kind of the fun thing about barbarians, right? Just kind of. Although I hear some people say that his outfit's a little on the gay side. That's what I've heard. I don't know how Jack would respond to that, but
it's that plunging V-neck thing.
Yeah, well, it's very.
And then the necklace with just one tooth. That's kind of like.
Isn't it interesting? You go back and look at, especially comic book costume designs. They always tend to reflect the period that they were designed in, even if they weren't. The character wasn't in that period. So it's like Thundarr has this sort of like late 70s, early 80s sort of look to his barbarian.
That was my hairstyle back then.
Aaron, there's a comment by Beatty that I think you should read.
All right, Beatty, what have you got for us today? John Beatty was being quiet. Well, it was being quiet. You can't spell either, John, but hey, at least, you made it in the industry. So was being quiet, but can't believe Aaron Lopez said Kirby designed Thundarr when any comic artist should know is Alex Toth effing Toth. That is not correct, John. That's not what the gang is telling us in the chat. You guys, please explain it to Mr. Beatty. Those of you in the chat that know these things. What we were told was that Kirby did the initial designs and then Toth redesigned them, or not redesigned them, but how'd you describe it, David? That the refined them to be more animation friendly. That's what we were told, and that's what David believes. So I don't know, he's getting on my case, but I think you should be getting on David's case. He's the one who supplied me with the information.
Beatty's on a Toth kick right now, so you can't say anything contrary about Toth.
Okay.
Yeah, the Toth people are pretty fanatical.
Yeah.
They're kind of like the Scientologists of comics, you know.
Yeah.
So Beatty is underscoring. He says, so the final design was Toth.
See, now he's just trying to save face when it was completely wrong. Yeah, but that's all right. We respect Beatty because he's on Gary's Mount Rushmore of inkers. So, and Gary really respects him, and Gary thinks he's good. So,
well, according to Moromi, Toth designed Thundarr. Everything else was Kirby.
See, no one can agree on anything.
Now, is Beatty aware of the challenge today that if you give a super chat and you really insult Aaron, he cannot cannonball you. He cannot respond in any way negative except for thank you, sir, may I have another.
But again, I don't.
Hold on a second, Dan. I don't recall Aaron agreeing to that.
I don't remember that at all. I don't remember it that way at all.
Oh, just go back and rewind the tape. It's all there.
Is John Beatty in the chat?
Yeah.
I'm going to show him a sneak peek of the thumbnail. Well, it's not a thumbnail. It's just the rough. I have it transferred on a large board, but I'm not going to. I'll just show him what his commission is.
Okay. You are now full size to do that.
You ready for this, Mr. Beatty?
Oh.
Now, in this, I have a separate drawing where it has all this Steranko stuff going on through here.
Oh man, that looks great, David.
You know, what's his name? Hydra, you know, and Red Skull. And so they're going to be like images inside the shield.
Well, like reflections?
Yeah, like a color hold. You know, yeah, like a reflection. And so it's going to look like Steranko art in here, but it's my art here. You know, so
you're getting Beatty excited.
Yeah. And the drawing is on.
Yeah, it's like David, or I should say Aaron. Beatty's actually speechless.
Yeah, it's like 20 by 14 by 20, like the original.
It's a miracle.
So I don't want him to think that I haven't been working.
Yeah,
don't worry.
That's going to be very nice.
It's very intimidating drawing for another artist.
Well, it's just Beatty, though. I mean, it's
no. And Beatty's one of my heroes, so I have to do it right.
Man, Aaron doesn't respect anybody.
Aaron.
Yeah. Oh no. Why?
Right now.
Yes.
You know what's coming. Has David ever said those words to you when he's sending you some artwork?
No, not really. That's okay though. He's you know.
Well, I'm sorry. It's just the way you said that.
No. But hey, there's only one John Beatty, right? So it's like
thank God.
There's more than one Lepresti?
All right.
What are you saying, Aaron? You have an art factory going on over there?
Yeah. I'm just a big fraud.
Has your mom been doing most of your drawing?
Oh my gosh. All right. What
Rand Arrington, of course. You can pretty much do anything with a super chat. I didn't say anything. I said pretty much anything.
You can't do anything. You can just do pretty much anything. Stealth for $10 says, thank you, Stealth. Was there did I miss a Stealth food super chat? I just want to
No, we haven't seen that yet.
Okay, we haven't seen a food super
He knows we're not hungry yet.
Yes, we have, Gary. Look at that.
Oh, there it is.
Stealth for $2. Croissant, good start. Egg, I'll take that. Fried egg, I like fried eggs. Onion, okay. Swiss cheese, steak, another egg, but this one uncooked. A nice brew. Finish that off with an ice cream cone soft serve, and a chocolate donut with parent sprinkles on it.
That donut looks pretty good.
That's all, Gary. Oh, that donut. Screw that other stuff.
A beer in there? Oh, that sounds good.
Man, I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, sorry, Stealth. I was too busy bongoing there.
Yeah.
Oh, it was you. Okay.
What does this mean? Mortal enemy. Lopez is afraid of the grok challenge? What does that mean?
Yeah,
what we did is Aaron, last show on the Kings, Ethan put in the subject to grok to decide what we're going to draw.
Oh, okay.
I don't like it, but I do like it in a way. I like the challenge.
Yeah.
That's where we got the Mortal Kombat thing.
Well, everybody did Mortal Kombat? Or just
you had to do a Mortal Kombat character.
Oh, I see. So it picked for the whole group just randomly what. Yeah, okay, I got you.
So, yeah. I mean,
Sequential Treasures is dropping some knowledge. Thundarr facts.
Okay.
Kirby worked on the production design for the show. Main characters were designed by Toth. Toth couldn't continue working on the show, so the villains and others were designed by Kirby.
Okay.
Oh, so Beatty was right.
They went back and forth.
Well, that depends if this is correct information, because David, our own David Williams, who worked in animation, is telling us a little bit of a different story. So I don't know who to believe right now.
The way it works in animation, especially in design, especially on a production like that, that's brand new, it's never just one person that does it. It's several people, and the producers have to go through the things they like or don't like. And I'm 1,000% sure that Kirby has his influence in it with the look, you know. And Toth, like I said, he's the guy who refines it. It's just like how Garcia Lopez refined everything in the DC world on how things should look for a style guide. That's what Toth is to what his animation was. There's a fair amount that he wholesale designed, of course, but on something like that, I think it was an amalgam of people.
Okay, I'll accept that.
That makes sense. Rand, go ahead and just post the link. It doesn't have to be a super chat.
Okay, are you encouraging people not to super chat us? Daniel Russell for $4.99. Thank you again, Daniel. Dan started off so well, like he was going to rise above his station of third, but took a dive off a cliff. Wow.
What did I do?
Wow.
Gosh, you shot my confidence down in 2 seconds.
So,
that was Aaron, so harsh. I can't even enjoy it.
I was going to say, Aaron, does that make you happy?
It doesn't. But
it's a hollow victory. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, but here, this is. I think this speaks to Dan's heart right now.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
So I'm sticking up for Dan for once.
I'm not even mildly annoyed. I don't care.
Well, who cares what you think then? Trying to help you out. That's it. Go ahead. Okay. Rip him then.
Dan?
Yeah.
The longest cosplays says, Dan, I think you're doing a spectacular job.
There you go.
Oh, right.
Love for Dan.
Well, of course I am.
Oh. And he ruined it.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that generous compliment.
Thank you for saying what I already knew to be true.
So, Aaron, are you going to apologize to John Beatty now for being wrong?
No, I was simply defending David is what I was doing. And John was attacking me, but he was really attacking David because all the information I had was coming from David. So I was sticking up for my friend. And,
okay.
So I'm not going to apologize.
Hey,
I'm really looking for an opportunity to see you apologize.
I give Toth credit where credit is due, but yeah.
Well, I mean,
but you still think Aaron should apologize, right?
Well, Toth was overrated anyway, so I don't know why everybody's getting.
Man, you could step, get out.
No, I have to admit, I loved Toth's work on Johnny Quest. Oh wait, that was Doug Wildey. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Rand Arrington for 20. Check it out and let me know what you all think, please. What are we checking out, Gary? Help me out here.
Rand posted. I don't see it, Rand. He wanted to post a link. And he couldn't do it in a super chat. So I told him to go ahead and just post it.
Is Rand a mod? Because if he's not a mod, he can't post.
Oh, I see. So I don't know if he is or not.
Oh, he isn't. I guess, Rand, I'll go make you a mod.
Say something in the chat so you can.
So if he's a mod, he can post links in a super chat.
Yeah. But
he already. See, this is Rand. This is just a scheme to get you to keep super chatting.
Yeah, exactly.
All you got to do is comment in the chat, then you can get it modified.
Give me a second.
Or should I not tell them that?
Okay. Here we go.
It just so happens Comic Books in Cahoots says he's been watching the Thundarr cartoons on Tubi with his son since Christmas.
Tubi is awesome. It has a bunch of old stuff on there. Okay, Rand, you are now a mod, just like Henry Thrun is. He's saying, time to work out. God bless you guys. Thank you for joining us.
Right back at you.
So Rand is now a mod. So Rand, post your link for whatever you're posting. And it should show up. Thank you for the 20. Small Tiny Friends for 10. Dan is doing great. David's is progressing well. A gold effort as usual. Lopez will confidently take the bronze. It's not a competition, Small Tiny Friends.
How is it that you guys, you're not even half done? I mean, no one is inking yet, and the chat is already calling it.
I know.
It's sympathy votes for me because they know how badly I lost in Great Kings.
Well, it could be. There's always that. We have a very sensitive.
Yeah, empathetic.
Okay, I just got to get
very empathetic people.
Eric Boyd Art says Gary still won. On that note, I think it's time for Gary's Bargain Books.
I keep forgetting that this is now a new segment. As Gary sells his wares.
Yeah, I've been trying to unload my book collection slowly so it's not a burden to my heirs. That's the short version.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Treasury Edition. Jack Kirby's Forever People.
Whoa!
Artist edition. I said treasury. Artist edition.
Man,
If you like Kirby, this is the one.
Is that Mike Royer? No. Who inked that?
Looks like Coletta.
Coletta, yeah.
Oh, Coletta? Oh.
Yeah, I would have bid on it if it was Royer.
Okay.
Yeah, way to knock the sales down.
Hardbound. What can I say about Forever People Artist Edition by Jack Kirby? And
but there's more.
The Artist Edition Jack Kirby, Mr. Miracle.
Oh, that's Royer, isn't it? Didn't Royer ink him on that?
I think so. Yes, that's Royer.
I want that one.
Granny goodness.
Both of these together as a lot. $100.
I want it. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Plus $10 shipping.
I'm out.
What do I gotta type?
No, you already.
All right.
You already bought it.
All right.
Gollum Wolf, sorry, David beat you.
It's advantages. It's one of the privileges of being on the show.
Yeah. So 100 plus 10.
Yeah.
I'll send you my PayPal later.
All right. Cool. PayPal.
Oh, okay. Cash App.
All right.
You already have my Cash App.
I do?
Yeah.
Okay.
I should be in your contacts in that because you've already. I've sent you money and you sent me money on Cash App. If you're not there, let me know and I'll.
All right.
So thank you, chat. David was Johnny on the spot. So that was my bargain books for this week.
Well, don't you got another one since this one was gobbled up by David real fast?
No, I only want to do one a week.
Okay.
I don't think you're being fair to the chat, Gary.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, kind of a tease. You know?
What do you mean? David is the one that.
Trying to pass it up by David.
Okay, let me.
It was David's fault, huh?
Yeah.
I could go get another one if the chat wants me to, but I don't know if it will be a artist edition or not.
Why does it matter? Just go get whatever you got to get.
No, I don't want to take advantage of the show by.
Yeah, but you didn't really do that yet.
Let's just make the rest of the show Gary's Bargain Books.
Yeah, but you didn't really do it. You really didn't sell anything yet, to the chat.
Daniel Russell says, "Wow, Gary, blame the black man."
Oh, jeez.
Oh my God,
what's going on in the show? What happened? Remember when the show used to be like family friendly and
it wasn't racist?
Yeah.
Faye wants me to sell something. Creative Faye, I'm trying to sell something like in the $100 neighborhood. You're the bargain book gal. I don't know if I have anything. She likes bargains.
Oh,
but it's not worth it to me to like, unless it's in the $100 neighborhood. It's not cost effective. You still want me to do it, Faye? I don't want to speak for you. Yeah, Glitch says Gary's beef teasing bargain books in the chat and then not selling anything to the chat.
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of a tease.
So, Aaron, yes or no? Should I go get another book?
Yeah, get another book. Why not? Give him a chance.
Yeah. Plus, people. I mean, I'm interested to see what you got.
Okay, hold on a second.
It's fascinating.
I find it fascinating what Gary.
I want to see what he's collected over the years. Kind of cool. What treasures does he have?
My I have so many bookshelves full of quality books. I think I would dwarf Gary's whatever he's got. Although he
don't you kind of think, shit, I wish I kind of had the money I spent on all this stuff. Like,
I don't know, man. I'm very much a stuff guy, much more than I'm a money guy. I like having cool things that I can look at and when I'm need a little inspiration, or you're just
right.
You're feeling a little down, and then you go and look at this wonderful book by Jack Kirby or Jack Davis or anybody named Jack.
Right.
Gary has returned. Okay, what do you got for us, Gary?
I found another artist edition.
Uh-oh.
As long as we're selling Kirby. Ready?
Ready. Oh, baby. Are you kidding me?
This is the big one.
Oh,
It's
my gosh.
It's like 17 by 20. I mean, it's huge. Let's see. This
now
is
you guys got to let the chat get this, by the way.
Oh, it's big.
Wow. Wow.
Let me find some Kirby. Look at that.
Oh.
Okay, this is huge. How about $75?
$75 for that?
Yes.
Oh.
Buy it for me, Aaron.
Plus 10 for shipping.
Wait a minute. Somebody says, Gary, that goes for around $1,000 on eBay, says Nick Clark.
Okay, hold on a second. Daniel Russell says 90 confirmed. This is not an auction, Daniel, but
hey,
I'll take it.
Why don't you auction it? That's an even better idea.
So, Daniel, I'll take your 90.
And raise you 10.
And that also covers shipping. So, Daniel Russell, you are you were the first. Sorry, Vespa. Yeah.
Gary, why don't you auction it?
No, because that defeats the purpose.
What? What do you mean?
So let me type in my
bargain books, Dan.
Oh,
yeah, bargain book. Let me type in my PayPal.
I'm surprised Beatty didn't buy that. That's right in his price range. Anything under $100.
By the way, I think John Beatty should change his name to Jack Beatty because some people do that. Jack John.
So he could be more like what, Kirby or something? What do you get?
Well, you just said anybody with name Jack. It's really like you admire them. So.
Oh, I see.
If he was looking for to get that in the bag, he did maybe probably already had it, but just to reassure himself the place in your admiration, your.
Well, do you think Beatty, that's what he's looking for? Is he's really wants my approval, my adoration?
Yeah, I think he does. Yeah.
Angling for?
Yeah,
I think you might be right. You might be right.
They're telling me that Gollum Wolf was first. No, let's see. Vespa, Daniel Russell, Glitch. No. No, it was I was correct.
It was Daniel Russell.
Yeah.
For $90.
Yeah.
See, there's always controversy, isn't there?
Well, it's because I'm reading the chat. That's why.
It's true.
You can take me off big screen, by the way.
Oh. Yeah, I was over here drawing, not really paying attention.
Yeah, sorry, everyone. It was Daniel Russell who won that one. And I typed in my PayPal. So next week I'll have more. I don't know if it'll be an artist edition, but it might.
You really went nuts when those books came out, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I bought a lot of them. Daniel, yeah, you're the winner.
Because I see those every time I see an artist edition. I'm like, oh, I want to get that. Then I have to like pull back and go, okay.
Well, that's the thing, though. If you don't, then they become harder to get. And so you almost have to go with your, knee jerk.
I know, but that to me that's like buying statues and stuff. Because I see those statues like, oh, that's so cool, I got to get it. And I'm like, no, I don't have any place to put it. What am I gonna do with all this? And like, I didn't get Simonson's Thor because his work is so bold. I was like, am I gonna benefit by seeing it bigger? Someone who does a lot of like Dave Stevens, right? That's someone you benefit by seeing it bigger. But I didn't know that if I would, so I didn't get Simonson's Thor, even though I wanted to do it. I got a Wrightson one. I got Buscema's Silver Surfer, and I think that's it. I've really fought the temptation. Like that Michael Golden one, I almost got about 10 times, and I still haven't done it. The X-Men one or whatever that has the those giant robots, the Sentinels on the cover. It looks so cool. And then Kevin Nolan's. I didn't get Kevin's. I should have got Kevin's. I haven't got that one.
Aaron, can you hear me?
Yes.
My camera's frozen. Is that you or me?
You are frozen with a big like plus sign in a circle right in the middle of your fuzzy frame.
Blurry.
You might dip out, come back, and see if that helps.
Okay, I don't know what happened there.
Oh, you're back. Okay.
According to Faye, where'd it go? That Gollum Wolf said sold before I said the price. Uh-oh.
There's always
what does that mean?
Check the rule book. She says that 9 above Daniel, he said sold before I said the price. Is that correct, Gollum? Gollum says, I didn't know the rule was that he had to wait for the price first. Lesson learned. See, that was not the rule. It was whoever said sold first.
Well, yeah, but
maybe you shouldn't do that, though, because people might say sold before they actually even show the product. Because
I don't know, Gary. This is it's complicated now. See, I always thought you had to wait until you actually said what the price was before you could, could say, I'll take it or sold.
And my camera keeps going out, so that's not helping.
We try, folks. We really do to bring a first-rate show, but then Gary brings it down.
There goes our professionalism right down the drain.
Yep.
Yeah. Daniel, I think it wouldn't be fair to Gollum Wolf if we called you the winner if he said sold first, even though I hadn't said the price yet. I mean, I want to encourage fast reactions. So Daniel, did you send payment? If you did send payment, I will refund your payment. Daniel says that's fine.
A good sport.
Because we want to be fair here. So Gollum, it would be what did I say? 75 plus 10, so it would be 85 total. and you could send it. Let me put in my PayPal again. Is it? Am I
$10 for shipping?
I'm going to ship it media mail.
Okay.
No one could ever.
You guys
say,
use that for your all your comic books, media mail?
Yep.
So am I being fair here?
I'm not getting involved in this crazy.
So Gollum Wolf said sold before I said the price, and I didn't see that. I didn't see him saying sold because I wasn't paying attention because I hadn't said the price yet.
I think John Beatty should decide.
So in
the wisdom of Solomon is needed. We need Solomon
what I'm
right
thinking is he should get it. I mean, one, I didn't see it, and two, I didn't say that I had to say the price before. I mean, that was not a rule.
Well, if he got it first, he got it first. If he got it first, he got it first. I mean, No,
Gollum Wolf, no. You don't have to apologize. It was my fault because I didn't see it.
It was completely Gary's fault. That we can agree on.
Yeah, and that's usual. Yeah, so Sean Allen says that's unlike Gary to miss a chat.
Oh,
one job, Gary. One job.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, I was playing with this heavy book in my lap, and I missed it. Yeah, critical thinking. Yeah, now I wish I would have set a higher price. Okay, so Gollum Wolf, Daniel Russell, I apologize. If you did send a payment, I will refund you after the show. Gollum Wolf, you get the book. I will ship it to you. $85. I sent or did I? I'm sorry.
The confusion.
That's my PayPal. I just put it in the chat. Please include your shipping address. So are we good now? See, I told you I shouldn't do more than one.
See what happened? We encouraged Gary, and the whole thing fell apart.
Yeah.
Became a disaster.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Gollum. Thank you, Vespa, for understanding and being a gentleman. I appreciate it. And that's something that I always count on, is that our audience, that they play fair, and we appreciate that.
Well, technically, if you want to get technical, David did say first, Aaron, buy that for me. So
yeah, but I didn't hear you agree.
That's true.
And as a disclaimer, this Gary's Bargain Books, I don't know what I'm doing. So you have to expect glitches.
Right, you have zero expectation. I come in with no expectation.
You have to expect, fumbles. And if I didn't fumble, then it wouldn't be as entertaining.
Well, and Gary would probably be on a higher profile show if he was,
Right. Yeah, I'd be on another show. This is the best gig I can get.
That's right.
Don't include this in your demo reel then, okay?
Yeah, Daniel, I forget that Daniel has been very generous to me, and then he gets the shaft. Eric Boyd says, not only is Aaron losing, but he's causing problems for Gary.
Wait a minute. What? How am I getting blamed for this?
Well,
it's your show. What stops?
Chat is really good. Did he super chat? Did he super chat you when for that insult?
I'm gonna dox Gary's pay this month.
Yeah. So hopefully next week when I do the bargain books, I will have upped my my game a little bit.
Let's hope so. Goodness.
No,
just remind the chat that
Sequential is not time for. I'm sorry, Dan. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say Sequential is asking, is it time for my beef? No, I need a breather.
We could. There's no way we could go directly into the beef after this fiasco.
Yeah, well,
No.
it could be part of it.
Hold on a second. 10H Comics Jim says sold. Okay, Jim 8, let me type in my PayPal.
Just start sending the money directly to Gary.
Yeah, so I'm accepting money from now on. You won't get anything from me, but I'll take your money.
Yeah, well, that seems reasonable.
Just a reminder to chat that if you insult today only, if you insult Aaron with a super chat, he cannot respond with a cannonball. You have cannonball immunity. Your super chat makes you immune.
Once again, these are Dan's interpretation of
Well, see, now,
rules that have not
Dan
been
qualified it, though, this time, Aaron. He said today only. So this will not apply.
If it's popular, we may extend it indefinitely.
It's popular. If the kids like it, we might,
That's true. That's true. The kids like the insult to chat
immunity
scenario. Then we'll just keep doing it.
Okay. Well, that's what this
we
show is all
haven't got it. We haven't got an insult super chat.
Well,
we should get an immunity idol, like Survivor.
Hold on a second. Beatty says, but everything said to Aaron is an insult.
Yeah, but see, he can cannonball you, but the thing is, if you put the money in there, he can't cannonball you at all.
Well,
so that
John
means
has
you can
a
be
point.
extra.
I don't.
Wait a minute.
John has a point. I don't recall anyone praising you yet, Aaron.
Well, that's typical for every show, isn't it?
I don't know about every show.
No, I'll tell you what it is. People are jealous of my immense talent. They resort to these name calling and this sort of behavior. That's okay. I'm not thin skinned. I can take it. If Thundarr can take it, I can take it.
I don't think anyone believes that for a second, Aaron.
Well,
I can take it. This is like Mr. Quick Reflexes on the cannonball speaking here.
Well,
you got to come up with some good roasting.
Well, you just told us all off. Well,
okay. I didn't want to turn on and see what we got here. Craig for 2. He says such pedestrian art from Lopez this week.
For $2, you can't do anything.
I'm not going to let it get to me. That was an accident.
A minute.
Sorry about that. It was an accident.
That's cheating. You didn't follow the rules. You broke the rules. You need to be punished now.
His hand slipped. Give him a break.
All right.
I was like,
it's instinctive now.
Now I was reaching for some M&Ms over here and then accidentally hit the button. So.
Yeah, right. You can't even control it now, folks. It's just completely out of.
That's right. You don't want me, having access to the button. You know what I'm saying?
So if you're driving in a car somewhere, Aaron, and someone cuts you off or something, do you reach for that button like
instinctively? Worse than I can. I need to get a launcher on the back of my truck so I can just blast people. Piss me off.
What are you trying to destroy Portland?
That's already been taken care of. Nothing I can do to make it worse than it is. Glitch for a 2 pounds sterling. Aaron is an uncouth cad. Are you going to slap me with your glove next? Jeez.
Can't do nothing.
That's Brit insult.
Yeah, I know. It's almost too sophisticated to warrant
the Brits. They have insults that we don't use. Blighter. That's one that I like.
Okay, well,
Founder. That's another one.
We're going to go with this. Not quite.
You don't understand the rules. You don't understand the rules. Why are they going to bother insulting you with a super chat if you're going to not follow the rules? You cannot fight back. You have to say, thank you, sir.
You say, thank you, sir. May I have another?
Yes, that's optional, but you definitely can't do anything.
Okay.
So you're telling Aaron there's no reprisals when his feelings are hurt and his only recourse is to push the cannon button?
Yes, I think that's the rules. It's pretty simple, really. You cannot, for money, because there's other people insulting him, he can do cannonball all he wants. But if someone gives him money, see, we're trying to train him actually to try, to be nice to customers. So.
Is this like what was that thing where they electric shock for the chicken, and they go up there?
Yes, very much like that.
Take the food and they get shocked or whatever.
But I think
actually, in this case, it's money. The money actually conditions you to like the insult. See.
Okay.
And eventually, what happens is then they just take away the money, and all of a sudden they can just insult you without any.
See,
I think you're missing the masochism angle on this. I think some people in the chat want to be cannonballed.
Oh shit! Okay, yeah, that's right. I remember feeling that way. Yeah.
There is an aspect of that. Small Tiny Friends for another 20. Wow, thank you so much. Happy to praise Aaron for illustrating on this stream alongside artists whose abilities are so much greater than his own.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
So,
I was thinking at last, Aaron finally gives some praise.
I can't.
Aaron, be strong, Aaron. Be strong.
I can't cannonball that because it's hilarious. You made me laugh. So it's good. Okay.
That was a clever one.
Thank you for the 20.
Talk about bait and switch.
Wow, he had me set up and then just trashed me. That was epic. Wow, thank you for the 20 though. I'll use it to buy some quality gunpowder.
Hey, Gary, can you next week? Gary, next week, can you have some poetry prepared when you do the bongos?
You really?
I want to hear some poet. To tap away at the bongos, and then you've got to make it recite some sort of bad poetry.
It would be beatnik poetry, though.
Yeah.
Dan.
Exactly. So that's what I'm thinking.
That doesn't have to rhyme.
Here's a sample. You ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Corn dogs.
That is what beatnik poetry is all about.
You got to do the bongos first, then speak.
Was it?
Corn dogs.
There, it's perfect. That's awesome.
Gary, is it time?
I don't see why not.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's find out what's bugging Gary this week with our own little show that has our own little show within a show. It has its own little intro, and if I can find it, there it is.
Hold on. What's Gary's beef?
There it is. Gary, what is your beef this week?
I'm not quite ready. I want to
Okay, well, let me address John Beatty. John Beatty says, poor Shelley misspelled my wife's name, has to listen to Aaron whine at night. All right. God, I don't like to do this, but I'm going DEFCON 1. Okay.
If only he had super chatted.
Because you misspelled my wife's name. So I had to go DEFCON 1.
1 second, please.
Oh, so you're like, this is like a special because you've got like extra stuff you need to be prepared
Before
for?
you share that, my
Okay.
beef this week is off-Broadway film adaptions.
Off-Broadway film adaptions.
Yes.
Okay. I got it. Now, do you want me to share this?
To be specific, the film I am referring to was called Key Exchange.
Okay. So do you want me to bring this up?
Yes.
Okay. This is based on
some of the cast. Key Exchange, starring Brooke Adams, Daniel Stern,
Okay.
and I don't know who that other guy is, but Daniela was also in it.
Okay.
This was filmed in New York in like early to mid 80s.
Okay.
It was a off-Broadway play, a crummy off-Broadway play.
Now,
Made into a crummy film.
Did you see the play?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I was an extra in this film.
Really?
Really?
Yes. Daniel Stern was and is one of my favorite actors. He was in one of my all-time favorite films. It was about bicycle racing. It was called Breaking Away.
That is considered a classic, that film.
It's a great film. Even if you aren't a bicycle racing aficionado, it's a great film.
Yes.
This movie had bicycle racing in the story, that some of the characters were bicycle racers.
Okay.
So the local production company needed actual bicycle racers in the film.
Okay.
So they hired a bunch of guys that were in bicycle racing clubs at the time. And at that time, in the early mid 80s, I was a bicycle racer. I raced in New York City.
Wow.
That's something that I probably spent more time on my bike than at my drawing table.
Okay.
And that's why I was in New York, was to break into comics. So that explains
You broke into bicycle racing instead.
Right. So they would bus in extras to be like, we would film in Central Park and like shooting scenes at the beginning of the race of racers getting ready, putting on their jerseys and working on their bikes and stuff like that. And then there would be people in the background walking around. There would be vendors and people like that. And everyone you see in the film is an extra. When you think like you're watching a TV show, whatever, and if it's in New York and you see people in the background walking around, those aren't New Yorkers. Those are all extras.
Right.
And it's the same thing for this film. I was in the film in a couple of scenes. One, I had a bike rack on my car, and I drove the car to Central Park, and they said, "Ooh, can we use you and your car in the background of this scene?" So I'm standing in one scene while Brooke Adams and the guy on the right, who I can't remember the actor's name, are talking to each other, and I'm in the background taking my bike off of my roof rack on my car.
How about that?
But you only see my arm.
Oh.
Yeah. You don't see me. And this went on for half a day of that filming that one. It's like a 3-minute dialogue scene. And they just kept doing it over and over and over and over. And so I'm taking the bike off the car. Okay, cut. Go back to position 1. So I have to put my bike back on the car, put it back on the rack. Okay, get ready. Action. And that'd be like 45 minutes between takes. This went on for like 6 hours of me standing there like an idiot, taking my bike on and off my roof rack.
Now you got paid for this, right?
It was less than minimum wage. And this is in the early 80s. So we're talking, shoot, I probably got $50 a day.
Now, you didn't
plus
go
lunch.
Plus lunch. Now, you didn't go to the park thinking you were going to be in this? They just saw you and said, hey, do you want to be in this?
No. Our racing club said at one of our meetings, told us about the project and asked if we wanted to be in it.
Okay.
And so it was set up through our racing club.
So you went there with the intention of hopefully being in the movie or whatever.
Right.
Okay.
And then another day, we didn't get lunch that day. I'm sorry. We didn't get lunch that day because we started in the afternoon. Another day, there were some actual bicycle riding involved, and this genius of a director had a camera mounted on the back of a flatbed truck, and he had a pack of racers all gathered, like at a starting spot, and he told us, when I say action, you guys ride up to and pass the camera, and we'll take off and try to match your speed, and then we'll get good close-ups of all the riders, like we'll be among you, like we're in the pack, the peloton.
Right.
Action. Okay. Everybody there wanted to be in the film. So guess what happened? We all sprinted like hell to be in the front of the peloton so we can get our mugs on camera.
Yeah.
And so what ended up happening is that we sprinted past the truck. And that's not what the director wanted. He wanted to be, in the middle of the pack. No, you guys, that didn't work out. Cut. So it's just like he drives further away from the pack, which now we're sitting there waiting for him to say action. We've all stopped. Then he moves further down the road. This is all in Central Park. He moves further down the road. Okay, action. Boom, we take off again in a sprint. We all pass the truck. No, cut. Sets us up again. He moves further down the road. This goes on for 2 hours, where he gets further and further and further away from the pack before we start, until we're all exhausted, because that's what just like doing sprint intervals, because we're all trying to get on camera. And from the first moment, I'm thinking, why don't you just pace the pack and start action while we're moving, and we won't be sprinting toward the camera? Wouldn't that have been a solution?
I'm surprised he kept moving the truck back
further and further away from the pack, which encourages us to race even faster because we all want to get up there first. So this goes on pretty much all morning until lunchtime. So we are exhausted. Lunchtime, we see this big table set up with a buffet of all kinds of beverages and fruit and desserts. And they had a guy slicing slabs of roast beef.
Okay, now I'm really getting hungry.
It was amazing. We, all sweaty in our racing jerseys, we get up to the line and they say, oh, no. This is not for you. This is for the cast and crew. You get those box lunches over there.
Oh.
So we all go over there bologna sandwich, small bag of potato chips, and that's what we got for sprinting our lungs out all day. So
that's Hollywood for you.
Key exchange. Boo! Boo!
Now,
who was was the director Mr. Miyagi, or because you did that, you bike on, bike off? It's like at the end of it, then he says, and you go on, you got to do a race, and you got to take your bike off real fast. And
there was
really
a scene where they had a stunt man. It was like during the race, they had a stunt man crash. And it was supposed to be one of the actors, in the role, crashing. But they didn't tell the extras, the actual bike racers who were riding around him, that they were going to do this.
Why wouldn't they tell you?
And we didn't know he was a stunt man. He just looked like a regular rider. So we're whizzing by the camera, and that was the scene. Everybody ride by this camera. We're whizzing by the camera, and I'm right behind this guy. I didn't know he was a stuntman, and he plows into the curb and flips into a bush. And I'm right behind him. And I'm yelling, "Oh my God!" And we all jump off our bikes, and it's like, run into the bushes, and the director's all, no, cut. Well, why didn't you tell us you were going to do this, you idiot? Maybe that's why we got box lunches. Is because
this director sounds like he doesn't know what he's doing.
No, he had no idea what he was doing.
But was the movie really
that was
bad?
Yeah, that was my experience as an extra in films.
Well, was the movie that bad, or you just?
Oh, it was awful.
Okay.
Plus, I only got my arm in it.
Yeah.
And my bicycle. You can see my bike.
Well, your bike became a star.
My racing bike, yeah.
Oh, well. I was never, all the time I spent in LA, in the Hollywood scene at film school, I never was an extra.
It was amazing. That's like in New York, there's a whole industry just for extras. Because every day they would literally bus in crowds of people to be extras. And they were always different. There'd be some nice old couple walking a dog, and there'd be a vendor, there'd be some guy, talking to some girl, and the next day it would be a whole different group. This girl was selling, she was a vendor, and she was near me when I was taking my bike on and off my car. And she had a heavy New York accent, and she was selling sandwiches and featuring sandwiches on pita bread. But she was a New Yorker. So she was calling out pita bread. So I'm hearing this pretty much all day. Pita bread, pita bread. And so during the breaks, I'd go over there and say, "Please spell that."
I can see you doing that.
But that's just, she thought she was saying it correctly. No thanks. I don't want any of your pita bread.
Keep your filthy pita bread to yourself.
That's right. That stuff away from me.
Vespa guy says, "She works for Gary now."
Making him Peter sandwiches.
But I mean, some of these extras, like some guy would be just walking through the scene, and these are all wannabe actors.
Yeah.
They're people that have come from, and because you spend more time between takes than the actual filming.
Right.
So there's a lot of time to kill. And so I talked to a lot of these people, just kind of getting their stories. some of, I'm from Ohio and I come to New York, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And this one guy, a lot of these actors would, like if they're walking through a scene, they create a character in their mind. Oh, this guy is, walking in the park and then he sees a friend, but first he comes up. And so then this guy, he went over to the vendor, bought some fruit, came over to me, talked. This is all during the scene. Talked to me, gave me a piece of his fruit from his, his little basket, and then acts like he sees somebody that he knows and then runs off. So that's like the little scenario that he created for his character in this scene. That's not something that they told him to do. That's just him trying to do something that he would think that he would get noticed. And everybody was doing that. They're all trying to get noticed. Just like, the racing idiots that were sprinting up to the camera were all just trying to get on film.
And look how it worked out.
Yep. So by the end of the day, his little fruit cup was empty, because it's like each scene he would offer me a little piece of fruit and I would take a bite and I willed it down to nothing.
Should have gone, what's my motivation though?
Yeah.
Am I hungry?
But because the way the camera was set up, like I said, only my arm with me taking the bike off the car was seen in the film. You don't see any of this. You don't see that guy. You don't see him offering me fruit. I mean, he's not in the film at all.
Oh man, I would hate, as hard as it is to be a comic book artist and get work in this industry, I'd hate to try and be an actor. Oh my gosh.
And I got to talk to Daniel Stern in between takes. Really nice guy. We were talking about, I was praising him about breaking away. And we started talking about how bicycle racers shave their legs, and he absolutely refused to do it. Brooke Adams came along and boy, talk about capital B. I'm not going to say the word. That's all I'm going to say about her. But Daniel Stern was very nice.
You're saying she's not fan friendly?
No. Well, I mean, I was an extra and she was an actor.
So you didn't get her number?
No.
Did you go, I'm inking.
Yeah. Do you realize who I am? That didn't work at all. I'm inking Blue Devil.
I know John Beatty.
Yeah. Actually, I did not know John back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, John, letter starts with a B. But yeah, Daniel Stern was really cool, and he's he told me some stories about breaking away, and when that's your favorite film and then you meet one of the actors that's in it, that was cool for me.
That was Richard Attenborough, wasn't it, who directed that? Or am I mistaken?
Yeah.
And wasn't there a sequel or something called American Flyers?
It wasn't a sequel, but it was the same director, same writer, same.
And I heard that was really, really good. But it never got the.
Kevin Costner was in that. That was before he became famous.
Kevin Costner.
It was a decent movie, but yeah, nobody saw it because it was about bicycle racing. Breaking Away was about kids after they graduated from high school and what they were going to do for the rest of their lives, and there was bicycle racing in the movie.
Yeah, because I have never seen that Breaking Away, but I remember when it came out, and I remember everybody talking about it forever, and I was just like going, do I really want to watch a movie about bicycle racing? And so, but
it's not, like I say, it's not about bicycle racing, but the racing that's in it is really good.
Yeah, it was kind of sad too.
Yes.
Well, see, it's kind of like that movie with Timothy Chalamet, or whatever his name is, about ping pong. You know, it's like, it's probably, you know,
but it's like this
more interesting than it sounds.
Yeah, Breaking Away is like an Americana type film,
right?
Middle America and their values, and it had some great actors in it. The dialogue is really good. It's funny. It's really surprising how good it is. And there weren't that many bicycle racing type films made, but I think that one kind of sparked. Kevin Bacon did one. I think someone in the chat mentions that Quicksilver, Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, that's another one.
Yeah, that was made after Breaking Away, because Breaking Away did really well. It got great reviews and did pretty good in the box office.
Yeah, and then Hollywood, of course, not getting it. It's like, oh, let's make bicycle movies. And you're like, okay, that's not why.
Marcus is right. Dennis Quaid. It was Dennis Quaid's Breaking Away. Was Dennis Quaid's?
Yeah, that's right. That's
what's that actor that plays Rorschach?
It plays who?
Rorschach in Watchmen.
Oh, the red-haired guy that was in Bad News Bears.
Yeah.
Jackie Haley or whatever his name is.
I don't remember his name, but he's in it too.
What year was it?
It's like 80. It was early 80s, wasn't it?
Late 70s.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
So
Eric Boyd says Jackie Earle Haley.
Jackie Earle Haley. There it is. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's great in this movie. So if you like my story or not, go watch Breaking Away.
That's right. That's what you need to take from all of this.
Yes. I highly recommend it. Yeah, Dennis Christopher is the star in thank you, Rich Ware. I couldn't remember his name. Dennis Christopher. He was also in what's that movie about the Olympics? And they're running on the beach.
Oh,
Chariots of Fire.
Chariots of Fire. Yeah, he was one of the American sprinters in Chariots of Fire.
Dennis Christopher.
Yeah.
Now that's a
really, really good in this movie. He wanted to do everything Italian because he thought the Italians were the best bicycle racers. So he started speaking only in Italian to his parents, and they couldn't understand what he was saying.
All right, how are we doing time-wise here? We need to wrap this up, gentlemen, pretty quickly here.
Wrap it up.
In fact, I would say within seconds. I never do. I never quite finish what my real intention is.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Rich Ware. Paul Dooley is Dennis Christopher's dad, and he's hilarious in it. He's so funny.
Paul Dooley.
You would recognize him immediately if you saw him.
I know the name. I'm just like trying to picture his face, but.
Oh, right. Marcus Killigrew, thank you. It was directed by Peter Yates in 1979.
Right.
79.
That other British dude. Not Attenborough, but Yates.
No. Yeah.
Who also gave us Kroll, which was not that great.
I watched that movie about like 30 times.
What?
Really?
Kroll?
Yep.
Why?
Because I was a kid.
Yeah. Okay. All right, folks. I'm going to end this.
It's going to call it.
Here we go. That's I didn't quite finish what's her face back there, but there is Thundarr the Barbarian sticking his chest out of his furry vest.
It's really good, man. I like it.
Little lighting from the sword.
I like it.
This glowing sword of
Give us the back. I can't figure out the story behind this, Aaron. Give us the backstory. Why is he posing?
Well, because they just kicked a bunch of like mutant butts, and he's like kind of gloating the victory over the top of it. All the dead bodies are down off panel, and she's like, "Whoa, Thundarr just shredded those dudes."
Okay, and he's like, "Yeah,
I did. I'm Thundarr the Barbarian."
I get it. Okay, that works.
Yeah. W Stream GG critical thinking for £5 sterling. I don't even know what that means. W Stream GG. But thank you, as I tried to figure it out. All right, let's see what David Williams has for us. That's what's that guy's name?
Ukla.
You know, there's a nice Toth vibe to that right there.
I was trying to do like Toth and Kirby together.
Yeah, I can see that.
David making a comment here with his art. And John says, Weena.
Well, John's embarrassed now that he had the whole who created what, mistake. And so he's, coming in to support David because David's showing how they combined efforts to create this character. So
I think Jim likes this too.
That's really good. I like that.
You didn't have the Toth inking style.
Now, I'm getting translation here. Okay, here we go. Wonderful stream, good going, I guess is what that means.
Okay.
Thank you very much then. It's awesome. Appreciate that. That was Beatty translating for me. All right. The Vespa guy says, David killed it, as always. Wolverine says, Toth Irby, if you will. Looks awesome. Okay, now I look at Beatty. Did Kirby design Spider-Man? He drew it before Ditko. Oh, my gosh.
Is that how you're supposed to read it with that snide?
Definitely, because that's exactly how he typed it. All right, excellent. Let's see what Dan Lawless has for us. Oh, that is like the most pissed off looking Thundarr I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, see, that's what I look like when I realized I wasn't getting the sliced roast beef. I was getting the box lunch.
That's Gary as the extra. Urgh. Got a bologna sandwich though and a bag of chips. That's
yep.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sean Willett says that's perfection. He probably meant that about mine. He's just coming in late.
Wait! Don't. That's stealing comments.
We don't know.
John Beatty says apple bottom jeans with the booze.
All tiny friends. That's awesome. That could be directed at Aaron.
That's perfection. Badass, says Steve Giblin. Outstanding, Dan, says Johnny Canning. Beware Thundarr's rage, says Sequential Treasures.
Make sure when you compliment you put my name on it because Aaron will steal it.
I just try to make a logical conclusion, Dan. That's all. Dan says that's what I look.
Ronan says that's what I look like when the lady asked me if I wanted any Peter bread.
Dan's Thundarr looks like a heavy metal rocker hitting that one note.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right. Thundarr would be in a heavy metal band for sure, man.
Everybody loves Dan's Sun Sword. I don't know what that means, but
yeah, that oof. I didn't know Dan Sunsword was famous.
But apparently it is.
It is now.
They love it.
Not
They
everybody
love
can draw some sword like this. But anyway,
Oh, that's great. I love the.
not your everyday sun sword. Not your dad's sun sword.
That's right. You brought some freaking intensity to this. That's really good. All righty, guys. That is going to wrap this show for this week. Yeah, I know they're letting me know that his weapon's called the Sun Sword. I know. I got that.
Oh.
All righty, guys. Thank you. I want to thank everybody for the super chats once again. I think I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody because you know how Gary is. Stealth X5 for $2 says Aaron's making me wait to read his book. Stealth, are you in the last 22?
Uh-oh.
Oh boy, I'm in trouble
Uh-oh.
now. I think that's the only one I missed. Now I feel bad. Oh, wait a minute. Gary, where have you been? Small Tiny Friends for 20 again. Thank you, sir. Happy to praise Aaron for illustrating on the stream alongside. Oh, he already did rip me on that one. Okay.
No, finish reading it. It's worth $20.
Okay. Happy to praise Aaron for illustrating on this stream alongside artists whose abilities are so much greater than his own. Still good.
Now, don't cannonball.
No, I'm not. I didn't cannonball because I thought it was funny. So
excellent. No, there's no contingency. You can't put a disclaimer on that or any kind of a.
Dan, you're just making these rules up as you go along.
Yeah.
Yes,
Dan.
But I think they're pretty good. So
he's going to stay with them. All right,
Dan,
David.
Yeah, that one is Dan approved.
David's giving me let's go. He's got to go pick up his son, no doubt.
Okay.
So anyway, let's wrap this baby up. Thank you guys for everything. We really appreciate it. Couldn't do it without you. And
thank you, chat.
Right here on Graybeard's Studio. Good night, everybody.
Corn dogs. Corn dogs. Corn dogs.
Thank you.